Hello everyone, it's been another fiscal year, as we might say in business, and it is time to make my 2022 Nintendo Switch game collection. I've been collecting since 2017, I believe, the year after the Switch came out, December, right before Christmas. I just decided to buy myself a Switch. I finally had the money and they were finally in stock. And I've now have a total of 42 games, so I'm not going to get into a whole lot of depth into every individual game just because that would take quite a lot of time. But yeah, if you have any questions about any games, feel free to comment and let me know, and I'd love to answer any questions that you guys might have. And so firstly, we have Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. It's a really fun game. It's actually the Harvest Moon now. Their ownerships got changed and some weird stuff happened. This is actually the new Harvest Moon. There's some YouTube videos on it that are really interesting to watch what happened, but I really enjoyed this game. I streamed it. I made a lot of money. Never got married, but that's definitely something that I would like to do. Come back and play the game and get married, at least to Emilio, I believe we chose as the bachelor, just so that I can say that I married someone in the game and I got that far. And then next we have the new Pokemon Snap, which was a cool game, but I don't know, I just wasn't the biggest fan of Pokemon Snap, which is probably gonna get me some hate just because it is a staple game for the Nintendo 64, but wasn't that much for me, but nonetheless, it's great to have in the collection because I love anything Pokemon and that's staying with me. Oh, and this one's open. We have Pokemon Sword, which is an amazing game. I beat the game, did some shiny hunting in it, and I definitely would play through it again. And Sword Doggo is my favorite. And I have here Burger Time Party, which is a really cool game on the NES or the Super Nintendo. I believe that's where it originated from. And I played it on the Super Nintendo with my dad. And so once I seen this in the store for $20, I was like, I need to have this. It's actually a really fun game that no one really talks about. So if you have some friends or even playing by yourself and you're looking for a game to pass time, Burger Time Party is a pretty decent game, especially for $20-$30. And here's Kirby Star Allies, which I have not played. I got on Facebook Marketplace for like $50 just so that I could have it in my collection. I'd like to have all, at least the Nintendo games and then the individual games that I like. And then I have Lego Harry Potter collection, which I have not played either, but I love Harry Potter, and this just has all the 7, so I'm sure it'll be a great game. And here we have Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which this game I didn't really get much into as well. I bought it after the fact. This was one of the launch games when there wasn't a whole lot of games to choose from, so when I bought this, I believe it was last year for $20. So I didn't, compared to all the other games that I had, my expectations were up here and it did not meet them. And we have Octopath Traveler, which is a really cool game. I heard about it quite frequently, and I decided to, when I was able to find it used at GameStop, I decided to go on a whim and buy it, and it's a really cool game. Kind of reminds me of, I can't remember that game. It's like a role-play strategy game by Nintendo. It's not Final Fantasy. I have it. I'll be back about that. Then I got this game, Penny Punching Princess. It's a pretty neat kind of indie game. I just seen a YouTube advertisement about it and decided to buy it because it just seemed pretty cool, like the mechanics in it. You have a calculator, and she loves money. That's one of the main things that she really loves in this game. It is a pretty cool indie game, and for $30 is what I got it for. I would say just try it, and if you had got it at GameStop, you know, worst comes to worst, you can return it and get a different game. And here I have The Binding of Isaac, which was one of the first games that I got from my Switch, and this game is now worth like $120, which is pretty crazy. I didn't think it was any special because it's pretty popular on PC, and it's just a fun game to pass time where it's never the same. Like, it's always changing every time you die, and the possibility of you getting the exact same thing would be pretty crazy. And then here I have Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which was a game that was on the Wii U that got ported over, that I have not played like a whole lot of it. I probably played a quarter of it, but what I have played, I do like it. So definitely have to get back into that game. But once you have a lot of games, and like I'm in school right now, it's my last semester of school, just to play games in general is a privilege, let alone beat games. So, and here I have Owlboy, which is another indie game that I loved. I beat this game. Like, I didn't play any other game. Once I got this game, I beat it. It's a really cool indie kind of adventure game, kind of a platformer, somewhat like Mario, but not as advanced, and the graphics are kind of like 8-bit. And if you can find this for $40, I would say buy it, because it's not an overly long game, but the story is very good, and I really like that about this. It made me want to keep playing and play nothing else. Then It'll Do 2 Plus. I have not played that much into this game because I got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and this game at the same time, and as a person would do, they would play Breath of the Wild first, and that's quite a long game, so this one kind of just got pushed to the back. But it seems like a really cool game, and if you could get it for a good price and you can't afford Legend of Zelda, this one would definitely be a good option for you. And then we have Paper Mario Origami King. I did stream this one on Twitch. My Twitch is Sincerely Serena. I'm kind of on a hiatus right now until I graduate in April, so I might not be streaming very much, just when new games come out, if you'd like to see that. But this game was pretty cool. It's not like the older Paper Mario games. It's more user-friendly, I find. But it has a neat story. It kind of is repeated from the other Paper Marios, and if you haven't played much of the Paper Marios, you won't really pick up on that. But definitely a good game. Next, I have Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, which my boyfriend got me for my birthday, and if you're watching this, thank you. I really like this game. It came out on the Wii originally, so they remastered it and imported it over here, and it's such a good game. Like any Zelda game, I don't think you can go wrong. It's another one, like Pokemon and Zelda are my two favorite franchises, I would say, from Nintendo. I don't think they could do a wrong in my books, so definitely recommend this game. And this game here, Yoshi's Crafted World, I got on sale for Black Friday, and I did not play too much of it. I played a lot of the Mario Yoshi game on the DS, and I really thought it'd be like that, but it was not. So take that if you will. It's more so geared towards children, just the way that it seemed, like how you play it. But if you don't mind that, I'm sure you'd like it. And this game, Mario Party Superstars, I actually haven't played yet because I just got it for Christmas. But any Mario Party game is fun to play with friends, especially with the pandemic going on. You can play it online with your friends, I believe, in this game. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but if it does, that would be cool. And they're bringing back a lot of the classic minigames in this one, so I look forward to trying that soon with some friends, because Mario Party alone is kind of, but with friends, it's fun. Super Mario 3D World. This is another Wii U port, and it's very good. I beat the game, Bowser's Fury, and it's not my thing, but it's cool to have nonetheless. It's just Bowser having a tantrum every 10 minutes. So if you like that, then maybe this is Bowser's Fury for you. Nonetheless, I would say it's definitely worth the $80 plus tax in Canada just for Super Mario 3D World, because it's a really good game, and you can become a cat. So there's not many games that you can just become a cat. and stomp on things. On Super Mario Party, this one here I played quite a bit, especially with my boyfriend, and it's a really fun game. It's Mario Party, and it's just fun to pass time and get a little competitive with your friends and family. Definitely enjoyed this one. The mini games are really fun in this one, especially the one with the vacuum. If you've ever played that one, I think it was originally from the DS. It's so fun. Or when you're racing around. And here I have Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Really fun game. I never played a Hyrule Warriors game before, but I regret not playing the one on the Wii U because this game is so fun. So it's like a hack and slash game, and it has Legend of Zelda and some elements to it, and it's in like the style of Breath of the Wild. That's where it is centered around, that kind of world. So if you like Breath of the Wild and you want to play more before Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, definitely get this game. Oh! Well, I will have some games to clean up later. So here we have Monster Boy, and I did not play this game. I tried to, but I don't like it, and it's worth a decent penny now. I've been trying to sell it, but nothing so far, so I'll probably post it again, and no offense, but we'll say bye-bye to Monster Boy. And Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. It's another really good Harvest Moon game, and it is based off kind of like a chibi style, and it's a remake of Friends of Mineral Town. So if you like that game, you'll definitely like this one. I personally liked Pioneers of Olive Town a lot better, just the mechanics and everything, because I guess they're more modern, but this game was pretty good nonetheless. And another great game that I beat all in one day. On Christmas, the first year that I got my Switch, I beat this. Super Mario Odyssey, really good Mario game, and it's one of the only main Mario games for the Switch. So Nintendo, where's the next one? Just kidding. But actually, we need another, like a sequel or another game that isn't a Wii U port. Because there's so many Mario games that are just ported from the Wii U, and I know that Wii U was a flop for Nintendo, but let's pivot from that and take the Switch's success and make a new Mario game. Maybe I say that and they are, so take that with a grain of salt. So here's Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, another really good game. It's a remake sort of the original game with all of the first generation Pokemon. And I really like this. At first I didn't think I would like it, and I waited 2 years to buy this game, but I wish I had bought it sooner. But at the same time I got it for $30, so I can't complain. Yes, Fire Emblem, that's the game that I was trying to talk about earlier, about Octopath Traveler. This is a really fun game if you're into sort of RPGs like Bravely Default, that sort of thing. And there's also like a dating mechanic in it if you're interested in that as well, which I find pretty cool because it changes it up. Like they didn't really have that too much before, but now it's like a big thing into it, and you get to learn a lot about the different characters and what they like to do, and I just find it really fun games like this. And supposedly there's some rumors going on that they're making another one, so I'm excited to see, because this one, I don't know, came out 2019, so that's around 3 years ago. Here we have Splatoon 2. It's a fun game to play with friends, but by myself, it's just kind of there. Like, I wouldn't diss it, but I wouldn't probably have got it since I don't really play it. And here we have Cooking Mama Cookstar, the game that broke Switches apparently. I really wanted to have this because I've loved Cooking Mama. Like, I remember playing it on the DS, and I don't remember what happened, but it was like messing up with people's batteries, and there was some sort of weird thing happening with the developers in this game, so I just thought it was cool to have. And rainbow grilled cheese, So far it hasn't blown up my Switch, so I take that as a win. And Harvest Moon Light of Hope. Don't play this game. It's not good. The graphics, bad. They cut out, they skip. And the story's meh. I bought this because it was $20, just so I could have it for my collection. So, yeah, I wouldn't really recommend this one. But if you don't have enough money for Pioneers of Olive Town, maybe this one might do the trick for you. And here, oh my god, I've been waiting for this remake forever. My boyfriend got this for me for my birthday this year, and I love this game. This was the first game that I played, first Pokemon game that I played as a child, Pokemon Diamond. So there's a lot of nostalgia, and it's just such a good game. If you like Pokemon, you will like this game. If you don't, do you even like Pokemon? I don't know what to tell you. There's also Pokemon Pearl, but Dialga is clearly OP, so that's my favorite. I picked Piplup. I love that game. And next we have Bravely Default, kind of on the end of Final Fantasy. That's the game? No. Why do I keep saying that? Fire Emblem. It's another one of those RPG games. Really fun, but very hard. Maybe I just suck, but I really struggled with this one. And when you die, if you don't save, you're gonna get angry. Because I definitely did get angry on my stream, so it was really fun. Definitely not close to beating it, I don't think, because it's a pretty long game. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, another fun game to play with friends. It's another Wii U port, so hopefully they bring another Mario Kart soon. Because or was it on the 3DS? I think it was on the, no, I think it was on the Wii U, but I played a lot of it, and like I would play with friends, but I've just kind of played enough of it where it's like, it's a good game, but I don't want to play any more Mario Kart alone, unless it's with friends. Oops. And then, a Holy Grail, another one. Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's such a good, relaxing game, and I really liked all the Animal Crossing. I've played them since the GameCube, and just how it's evolved. It's a really good game. Nice to relax, and you can pick it up whenever. There's different holidays going on, and according to where you live and what holidays are going on around the world. So I definitely recommend this game. And you can always time travel. If you want it to be Christmas today, then time travel to Christmas, and you can have Christmas. So it's a cool thing about the game. Although some of the villagers might be like, why didn't you talk to me for forever? And then this game I got, Just Dance 2019. It was on sale, like on clearance at The Source, which is a Canadian retailer. And I just got it because Just Dance is fun, and for $10, can't go wrong. So I just bought this. And I have friends over, if you want to play Just Dance, got this. I got another Wii U port, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. It's another good game. I prefer Super Mario 3D World, but this is another good Mario game nonetheless. It'll hold me over till the new Mario game comes out, so. And Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, another fun game to play with friends. I don't really play a lot of these games online because I suck at it, so I just prefer to play with friends where I know maybe I have a chance of winning, whereas I play online, I don't. And then Luigi's Mansion 3. Another good game. I remember when Luigi's Mansion's Dark Moon came out on the 3DS. I loved that. And if you haven't played any Luigi's Mansion, I definitely recommend picking this up because it's a good game and it's nothing like anything else that they've done. So, and this, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, they don't even sell this game anymore. It's a really good game. It has, like, I don't like Super Mario 64, but Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy, really good games. I wish they put Super Mario Galaxy 2 in here. Like, why put 1 but not 2? That's just my opinion, though. But really good game. And Harvest Moon One World. This game was good. I played it, but it's kind of forgettable once you play with Pioneers of Olive Town, because it's just that much better. Like, I played this game, the bachelors are cool, and the planting and everything is like what you would think, but you can't buy seeds. You can only buy like one a day, and so you have to go all around the map every day and find seeds. So it's kind of annoying, and it gets pretty redundant to have to go around. Like, the seeds spawn in the same places for the same ones, but if you're spending half the day to get one certain seed, it's kind of like, there goes your day. You can't do anything else. Next, we have Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Boyfriend got me this game for Christmas as well. Not this year, but 2 years ago, I think. This is another really good game. It's a remake of Link's Awakening, which was a game on the GameCube. It's like a claymation style, so you don't really see that very often, and if you like Zelda, you'll like this game too. And another Zelda game, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Really good game. I mean, I don't think I need to say much about it. Everyone's probably heard of it, and if you haven't played it and you have a Switch, definitely go do that. And Pokken Tournament DX. This is one of the launch games. I didn't play it, I just wanted to have it because I love Pokemon, and I ended up getting it on Facebook Marketplace for like $40, so it has cool Pokemon. I don't know what else to say about it. And then lastly, Minecraft. Minecraft's a good game. I just got it so I could play Minecraft while I'm in bed because I'm lazy. If you don't know that about me, I'm pretty lazy, especially with school, so it's a good game. It's Minecraft. Whether you play it on the PC, on your Switch, on an Xbox, it's the same. Although, don't play it on your phone. That is torturous. Unless you have no other place to play it. Anyways, that is my Nintendo Switch collection for 2022, so thank you so much if you stuck around to the end. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And yeah, take care everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. Take care.